Right now I'd like to talk to you about the Granada 390
pitching machine that came out a few years ago. Actually, this is one of the most versatile pitching machines on the market simply because you can do so much with it. It gives you excellent fastball practice. It gives you breaking ball practice as well. It's got good movement pitches off the fastball, the sinker. It's even got a slurve, which is pretty close to a slider. And there's just a lot of things that one can accomplish with the 390. Built on the same chassis as the Granada 3, what we've done is added a dial here for one motor, one wheel to be a variable speed, and that's where we get our increased velocity over the Granada 3, our good backspin, and our different breaking ball pitches. Again, with the patented design of the Granada machines on the chassis, I can throw at a vertical orientation with the fastball, for instance. If I want movement off of the fastball, all I have to do is go either direction a few degrees to get movement off of the fastball like a good left-handed movement would do, or right-handed off the fastball. If I want a ball to sink a little bit more than that, maybe I'll add a few more degrees on that, either direction. In fact, I can go all the way around to a flat horizontal orientation if I want to. Most of the time, good fastball pitches and the pitches off the fastball, you don't need to do that type of thing. Now, with regard to the breaking ball pitches, the curves and the slurs and the near sliders, all I want to do is rotate the machine. For instance, in this case, for a left-handed breaking ball pitch, for this particular orientation, I use the dial to put as much break on the ball as I want to. For instance, if I'm working with younger ball players on just initiating working on how to hit a breaking ball, for instance, I would turn the machine down so they just see rotation, not much of a break, working on them to keep their hands back, keep their weight back, that type of thing. And as they get older and as they get more mature, of course, is to add more to it, add more velocity, add more distance, etc. Left-handed perspective right there. Here I am putting the ball on the other side with a right-handed curve ball, for instance. I can come down, for instance, to give it more of a slider type of look as well. And of course, on top, I've got your overhand curve ball, right or left-handed overhand curve ball. And again, I can dictate the amount of break on the machine just by moving the dial, adding or detracting from the break and the velocity. Let me throw a few pitches just to begin with, and we'll start out with the fastball on the Granada 390. Once again, just like the Granada 3, I can elevate just depending on how much space I have. If I'm outside or inside using the machine, if I'm in a batting cage, big cage, small cage, tunnel, I can orient the machine on its stand in terms of the distance that I want to use. In fact, I can use this machine as close as 15 or 20 feet if I needed to, if that's how much space I had at school, at home, or wherever. Or I'm out in the great outdoors today, and I can use this machine at any distance up to probably 30, 35 feet and still work effectively. Right now with the 390, what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and throw some fastballs here and orientate myself to the plate. That one's a little low, just raise it up. Now I'm at the knees with it. The other way that I can bring the ball up, let's say, is to just add a little bit of velocity to the pitch. Now it's on the lower knee here. Now I can go up to the upper knee, let's say, on the pitch. And in fact, if I want to bring the ball up now to the upper thigh or mid-thigh area, I just add a little more velocity to it. Or I can use the orientation on the stand as well. Want to bring the ball up and want to hit some at the waist level, let's say, same thing. Add a little more velocity to it, or work on the elevation through the stand. Again, I'm making sure that I don't rush the hitter each time. I'm making sure that I show the hitter the pitch that's coming, give him plenty of time to regroup for the next pitch. Now let's say I want to have a little bit of movement. We're going to face a left-hander tomorrow. He's got a lot of movement. A lot of right-handed hitters are going to want to try to pull the ball. No, we're going to go opposite field. We're going to go up the middle. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to rotate the machine just a little bit to my right So we've got left-handed movement on here off the left-handed fastball, which a lot of left-handers have. A lot of left-handers do have good movement, especially in the outside part of the plate. Now, if we're facing a right-handed guy that throws sidearm, for instance, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side and try to somehow simulate that kind of movement, that kind of action that right-hander might get. He's going to bring that ball in on the fist, for instance, of the hitter. Inside half of the plate fastball, lots of movement coming in. Sidearm, for instance, good movement, maybe a 3/4 or low on the right arm delivery.